friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about 3 cozy games that I played in 2023 and 3 games that came out in 2023 but I didn't get a chance to play for whatever reason. So there's only 3 that I did play because I tend to kind of fixate on games and play them for like a really long time as opposed to playing lots of different games for a short amount of time. So I only really played about 3, maybe there's a couple more smaller ones that I played, but I really only mainly focus on these 3 games throughout 2023. Also, please let me know in the comments if there's any cozy games that came out this year that you think I should check out that I did not include in this video. Because I know I missed a lot because the cozy game market is just so saturated right now. The first cozy game that I played in 2023 was Sunhaven. Sunhaven is kind of like Stardew Valley, but it has a lot of fantasy elements to it. So you actually get access to 3 different farms. There's one regular farm, one farm in the elf village, and one farm in the monster village. I really like what they added to the game with the fantasy aspects. Like you can make your character be a bunch of different species of fantasy creature, and there's so many more characters to meet and interesting things that you can do, such as spells and stuff like that. We never actually finished it technically because near the end the objectives kind of got a little bit repetitive, and I think something else came out. I think maybe even Baldur's Gate 3 had come out, so we started playing that instead. But I do still recommend it as a game. I think it's really fun, and maybe we'll even get back to it one day. Next game that I played was Palia. This is a cozy MMO, which is kind of unique, and it's kind of like Stardew Valley in a lot of ways too. It's got farming, fishing, hunting, furniture making, like stuff like that where you like level up your skills. There's also a bunch of characters that you can meet and get to know. There's quests, there's resource gathering and crafting, there's house decorating. It's really fun. It also has a really great community that's always helping each other out. Like in the chat, there's always people pointing out where rare resources are so other people can get them as well. It just really feels like a great community. I haven't actually played this game with anyone, so I don't know what that experience is like. I've heard it's kind of just like single player but with someone, but I'm okay with that because Stardew Valley multiplayer was kind of like that, where you're kind of doing your own thing. It just happens to be at the same time as someone else, which, you know, it's kind of like parallel play. I don't mind that. And recently we just started playing My Time at Sandrock. That is a sequel to My Time at Portia, and basically you come to this town called Sandrock and you are a builder. So you craft things, you gather resources, you build up your station, your building workshop, and you are trying to help rebuild this town of Sandrock, who's on the verge of an economic ruin according to the store page. It can kind of get a little complicated with like the different crafting recipes. Like you have to like go use like 10 different machines to get like one item. But it's still really fun and engaging, and I really enjoy the missions, and it's very co-op. Like almost everything you do in the game is co-op, at least in the multiplayer version. There's a single player version as well. Actually, the single player version is more like the main version, and then there's like a prequel multiplayer version as far as I can tell. And I'm playing the multiplayer with Nick, so I can't speak to the main game, but the multiplayer is really fun. And these are the 3 games that came out in 2023, but I didn't get a chance to play for whatever reason. The first one is Fae Farm. This one is a Stardew Valley-like farming sim, but it has fairies and magic. It looks really cute and magical. I love the art style. The one criticism I've heard is that it takes you a long time in-game to actually get to the magical parts, and it's just kind of like a normal farming sim up until then, which is a little bit annoying since that's kind of like the selling point of the game. But basically I'm just waiting for it to go on sale. I have too many games on my plate right now, and I just don't know if it's worth the price that it's at right now. Number 2 is Fall of Porcupine. This is a story-driven adventure game where you are running around the town of Porcupine and solving people's problems. It gives Night in the Woods vibes, both visually and in the style of game that it is. I did play the demo and it seemed like a really interesting story. I did play it a while ago, so I don't remember it super well, but I do remember being intrigued. The 3rd game that I didn't get to play was Coral Island. This game only actually came out about a week ago from the posting of this video, so that's kind of why I haven't gotten a chance to play it, because I've been playing other things such as My Time at Sandrock and Palia. But again, it's like a Stardew-like farming sim. It was in early access for a while, but now it's fully out at 1.0, and basically I was waiting for that to happen. I didn't want to play it in early access because I feel like I wanted the full experience to be available to me before I started playing it. Another reason why I haven't played it is because it doesn't come with multiplayer at launch. They are going to do a multiplayer update at some point because they reached that goal on their Kickstarter, but it hasn't come out yet, so we're waiting for that to be announced. So yeah, those are 6 games that came out in 2023, 3 that I played and 3 that I still want to play. Let me know again if I missed any big titles in the comments. I would love to know. I'm always looking for more games to play, more games to stream. Even though my plate is pretty full with games right now, I want more. I want more cozy games. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Later days!